wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the... The wise man built his house upon the rock. And the rain came tumbling down. Rain came down and the floods came up. Rain came down and the floods came up. Rain came down and the floods came up. And the house on the rock stood firm.
So this is a story about the man who built his house upon the rock. Let's just say those iPods are the rock. And this is the foolish man's spot who shall build his house upon the sand.
Let's see a clip of the foolish man building his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. And the rains came tumbling down. The rain came down and the floods came up. Rain came down and the floods came up. Rain came down and the floods came up. And the house on the sand went smash. As you can see, it is difficult to build your house upon the sand because the foundation is not firm enough.
It's coming up though.
It's coming up, but will it last? The rain came down and...
In a few minutes we will see what it's like when you shake that foundation and find out which one is stronger. Is it the foundation that represents Jesus or the foundation that just represents the sand?
The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rains came tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rain came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up, and the house on the sand went smash.
See, people, this is what happens when you build your house on the sand. Your foundation cannot be sand.
The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. iPods. The wise man built his house upon the rock, and the rains came tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up, and the house on the rock stood firm. The house on the rocks did not fall. The rock referring to Jesus in metaphorical terms, but we used iPods to represent the rock. If you have a firm foundation, your house will not fall as did the ones on the sand.
Poor jab.
So which man are you? The foolish man?
The wise man
Or the wise man?
The wise man built his house upon
This has
the
been a
rock.
public service announcement. Build your house upon the rock.
Now let's check the table and see if it falls. You see, even after we shook the table, it stood still. Even through your trials and tribulations, your house will still stand. Because Jesus is still the firm foundation.
Even if it's just one, just one part of your house, Trials will come and it will, try to break us down and whatnot. But, God is still God. He will take you through those trials and tribulations. And your house shall stand.
This has been a A-Lex production with the help of Roman Dave.
Peace.
So build your house on the Lord Jesus Christ. So build your house on the Lord Jesus Christ. So build